New Zealand has always been a place that I've wanted to move to. Um, but the more I hear about like how well their government is, I'm like, okay, I really might actually just move to New Zealand. I will gladly become a Kiwi if I had the money. If I had the money and the ability to move to New Zealand and become a Kiwi, I would in a heartbeat. Who wants to move with me? Jack, are you down? You, me, New Zealand? Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. Because my frames keep dropping. And I will just take it off of Twitch again. Okay. Okay, cool. Please let me know if sound is not okay. Keep sound down. Alright. Let's continue our investigation. Where is my water? There is my water. I love Shinji. Am I missing anything from here? I think we'd gotten everything. Sounds good there. Perfect. Alright, where do we want to go? I want to go into I want to go in the dead zone. Let's go to the residence. No worry, Marion. I appreciate it. Also, I just realized recently it's M. Aarons, right? I've just been calling you Marin this entire time. I don't know what, but this reminds me of Elle's Heartbreak. We've looked through all this. I just wanted to come up here because there was... So I know there is a button that I can press that just shows me all the items that I haven't picked up yet. It's pronounced Marin's anyway. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I assume that's how you were having pronounced it, but I realized like what it... I mean, you follow me on Twitter, right? I feel like I've seen it being like your initials or something like that. But I may be wrong. But I saw it and was like, oh, have I been saying their username wrong this entire time? I am an awful, awful person. What on earth is this? Oh, it's a skull. It's a cow skull. Maya. Off to a great start. All-Star Heartbreak is basically a game where one of the mechanics is basically... Oh! Interesting. Interesting. 13th island sequence. The shame of Lady Love dies. She was deceived by damned Harmony. He tries to let the god hunters on the island to kill us. Praise be the Paradise Trigger for saving us. Paradise Trigger? That's the first time I've heard of a Paradise Trigger. Character's tired? Hack the coffee and make it stronger. Bruh, send me a link to that game. On, like, my Discord or on, Twitter. That looks like a game that I'd be super into. Haha, I knew there would be shit down here. Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained. Dude, don't you miss this game, guys? Are you happy I brought the game back? 14th celebration. Our worship invigorated one of our beloved rulers. Lost pain awoke from slumber on the dark side of the moon. I feel like I really need to pay more attention to the lore. A lucky doll. Oh. This isn't the... This isn't the sacrificial area, right?
Getting saved.
Fair.
On travel unlocked. Starlight in the day.
Ooh, that's trippy. Ooh! You can see what my friend meant, but it said that the aesthetic kind of gets them after a little bit. So it can be pretty mind melty. Ooh, a dead nebula. What do we got? What do we got? Beef two. Statue Mind, a fruit juice designed to aid concentration during worship, offered at a discount price during rituals. Opal buildings, woo! We're about to walk into a ritual room. Feels like it's a little too late to say it, but this game involves a lot of murder. Fair warning, we're about to walk into a hive of death. So, yeah. I saw the blood on the floor, I was like, oh! Yeah. Hi. Oh, that statue's crying blood. I love it. Here, let me add mine to the, let's add mine to the list. Beautiful Spectre. A carving detailing the history of the god Beautiful Spectre. Master of the Astral Hunt, the Unending Skeleton, Scourge of the Caliber Solar System. Caliber Solar System, that's what that says. so glad Rouge isn't here to make fun of. Oh, there's another one here! There goes the last of my blood crystals. We've got Moonlight Petal. Expert terraformer and architect, built the eternal labyrinth in a dead star, killed during the Great Betrayal in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is currently buried deep within the Russian catacombs. Catacombs. Do you pronounce it catacombs or catacombs? Because I've heard it both ways. I pronounce it catacombs. Mainly because I don't comb my hair. That sounded wrong. That sounded very wrong.
Relic obtained.
Faulty worship stamp obtained. When a citizen completes their allotted worship quota in a day, their report card is stamped. It's also stamped for over-worship. What would over-worship be? Bathing in blood. Oh, there's Shinji. Awful lot of crap scattered around the islands, isn't there? There are vignettes of lives once lived. That's a poetic way of saying trash. You're just scooping it all up, aren't you? Answers to mysteries are everywhere. Sorry for keeping you from your hobby of collecting garbage. Don't let me interrupt. Thank you, Shinji. It's not like you're any better. You're the one who put blood crystals everywhere. Oh, shit. This is a puzzle. Okay. I need to get over there, so it's... That's correct. What does this one do? Okay. It turns all of them. And that one turns those two. If I do this one. And then this one. Boom! I am genius. I am genius. I have genius. I have genius in my blood. Explore the floor around a little bit first before we go up that way. Ooh, what are you?
Relic obtained.
Time-worn blood bowl. A bowl used to collect blood during the slaughter ritual. After filling a bowl, a reveler is allowed to take no more than one sip before passing it on. Oh no. There's one. Oh, there's a blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
Let's go. Give me good favor. Shadow Zero. Capricious god that caused destruction on every planet she touched. Tentacle armed goat. I mean, that just sounds like a fun time. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a fun time. So 1, 2. There's just 2 more of the blood rituals that I need to do in here. There's a blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal obtained. Why am I... Significantly less bloody room. Still a lot of statues, but a lot less blood. Not that I'm complaining, I like blood, but... Shinji! Syndicate Graveyard. There wouldn't be very many people in here, would there? Considering the Syndicate don't die.
Blood crystal obtained.
Where'd Shinji go? There was... Oh, there he is. It's a real shame about the murder, isn't it? Hard to have a good time when everyone's so worked up. I'm trying, though. I really am. I'm off to hunt crows. Huh. Alright, I guess this one first. I need worship. Okay. You... Oh, I can do this one.
Select that computer.
Cosmos. Good.
Select that computer unlocked.
Blood vial. Grace bloodlines obtained. Blood vials are sealed into coffins so they can't be used illicitly after death. Why is One Last Kiss directing me to Grace Bloodline's last vial? This is the grave of Grace Bloodlines, Henry's murder victim from when he was arrested. Starlight can verify that this is her blood vial. Haunted Complex Crescent Drifting Sands Satellite. That's her unique blood code. This is Grace Bloodline's blood vial.
That's weird.
Why does One Last Kiss want me to find this? Oh. Hi, One Last Kiss. Oh, right. I'm turning them through a bit. Starlight confirms that this is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sands, satellite. That's the blood code from the vial, correct?
Got it.
Only you could know that code. You could only know that code if you were Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested. Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Enjoy Perfect 25, investigator.
Oh right, she's got a French accent. But I'm not doing that right now. What keeps someone from moving on? An obligation? A purpose? An unending rage?
That's weird.
Your murder was a setup? Or was it at the wrong place at the wrong time? Who can say? The truth is all around you, investigator. You should read this. What is it? The official report of the murder of Grace Bloodlines. What about the Holy Seals? I'd been waiting for that question. Do you know something about them? Another time, investigator.
The facts and the truth are not the
that
same.
Phi-though. That Phi-though. Love lies. Love dies. Love dies. Your thighs. Gorgeous.
Those are facts. But are they the truth?
Investigator. Aren't you happy about last night?
Got it.
Hard to be happy about a mass murder. Depends on your perspective. You have benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile for the great investigator.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
a demonic taint is least of our worries when the syndicate is rotten. The council deserves nothing less.
The investigator is here.
Sounds like you have motive.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
The syndicate is built on dead bodies. Ego and ambition can only be sustained by death.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
I am a casualty on the path, left to bleed out for someone's benefit. Can you imagine what benefit that would be, investigator? The council deserve to die, sliced to ribbons. Corruption? Tell me about this corruption. The syndicate is full of plotters and conspirators. So many of them have their little games. Last night someone played the winning hand. Do you know who did it? Yes and no. I have some answers, but not all. Where were you at the time of the murder? I have no alibi, investigator. You are a ghost. You're the only person on this island that knows I exist.
Got it.
Did you murder the council? Of course not, investigator. They deserve to die, but they deserve to be murdered by someone else. I have a vested interest in the whole system coming down, not just the top layers. If I may offer some assistance? The syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there's a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial. They will crumble and will turn on each other. Okay. I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions.
One last kiss.
An unknown player in this match is who is she and when she won.
That's weird.
She disappeared. She's a spirit lingering in this world driven by rage and revenge. Perfect. There's more to her death than the official story. If she was murdered as a part of some kind of plot, that gives her real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of her murder. Henry became possessed, and the arresting officer was Kiko. Kiko... Yes! Thank you so much for the raid. Hello! Oh my gosh! Hello everybody! How are we doing today? I hope your stream went fabulous. For those of you joining on the raid and don't know who I am, my name is Miyamaze. You can call me Maya. Welcome to the pond. We're playing Paradise Killer. Just a small content warning for this game. This game is a murder mystery game, so there is blood. Not necessarily a ton of gore, but there is a lot of blood as it is a kind of culty kind of situation. I appreciate you all being here for the raid, but if this is if the content is too much for you, I completely understand if you need to bounce. Yeah, and if you enjoy the stream, consider following. Liz, how are you doing today? How was the stream? What were we playing? Also, if you're not already, go follow Liz. Liz is a fabulous creator. I absolutely love her streams. She's amazing.
I don't like this.
During the exorcism, Akiko left the room and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace by strangulation. His demonic strength allowed him to break through his restraints and quickly kill her. I still think it's Akiko. I still think it's 100% Akiko. Stream was good. Tried out a new game. I got a code for. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. I love that. Was it good? Was it good? Was the game good? That's the question I was looking for. So I guess a quick rundown of this game summary. We are Lady Love Dies. We are investigating the murder of the entire council of the Syndicate, which are a immortal cult that serve gods in exchange for immortality. Essentially. It's very complicated. Good evening, Chase. How we doing? So we're investigating the murder. What this syndicate does is they are trying to create the perfect island right now, the perfect world. This is a failure. The next one, 25, yeah, is going to be supposed to be perfect. So this is 24 that we're on. The syndicate, literally, the council died the night before everyone was supposed to move on to the next island. And so I have to figure out who killed the council. I'm currently thinking it's Akiko, who is the head military general, because she just happens to be in every fucking situation related to the person she's trying to frame, i.e. this one. I don't think his demonic strength allowed him to break through his restraints. I think Akiko didn't properly restrain him, because if there is, sorry, I've got the hiccups. If there is corruption, like One Last Kiss says, by the way, this game, a lot of really weird names. Just go with it. Trust me. I love this game so much. It is my type of quirky and weird. Mixed in with a puzzle murder mystery game. Thank you Annabelle for buying this game, and Jack for recommending it to me. Y'all are amazing human beings, and I love you so much. Anyways, I personally think Akiko during the exorcism, Akiko left the room and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace. I think Akiko set Henry up to be able to kill Grace. I think Akiko didn't like Grace. I might need to ask Akiko about Grace, if I can. He apparently carved the same symbol scorched into his skin into Grace's body.
Don't test me.
Before his arrest, Henry murdered his old mother, Rena Division. Alrighty. He strangled her and scorched her body with demonic symbols.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Doom Jazz examined the bodies and confirmed it. Henry was subdued, arrested, and pronounced guilty without a trial. One Last Kiss seems to think this isn't so straightforward, and I agree with her. I think Akiko. I need to speak to Akiko about the lapse in procedure and Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely because the dude has no memory whatsoever. Yeah! We're gonna go talk to Akiko in a little bit. Maybe Doom Jazz can help Cece examine the victims. Doom Jazz is probably also a village. But I don't think... no worries, Marin. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your lunch. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna play my game. But, and who the fuck are you? Oh, that's One Last Kiss. Hi, One Last Kiss. See, literally, her name is One Last Kiss. One Last Kiss, and she has a French accent, which I cannot do, so I end up with some very weird accent. I'm gonna go actually do the blood rituals that I've left in the big bloody room. Alrighty. Did anyone do anything special on the long weekends? For those of you who are in the US. For those of you, I hate to raid and dash, but don't worry about it. I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you were able to get the stuff done that you need to get done. And if not, that's totally fine too. You take all the time you need. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, Liz. And give Kaido lots of hugs for me, okay? Give him a good scratch behind the ear or wherever he likes to be rubbed. That came out weird. I have a mind of a child. You knew what I meant. Big show. Ooh, big show. Oh, I'll have to message you about it later. I want to know. I'm here. Oh yeah. Good luck preparing. I hope you can get everything prepared. Alright, destroyed Eden, a huge centaur god that roamed space. He made a crown of asteroids and filled their caves with harems of fanged men he encountered on a dying planet. Ooh, we love a queer god. Alright. May the sounds go to our Vile embrace carving obtained. The horrifying twins journeyed across the stars to find new races to dissect. A carnal god whose worshippers engaged in extreme sex. Jesus. Okay. I mean, I'm not judging. But define extreme. Like, I want to know what this game considers extreme. Like, are we talking just, like, kinky or just really carnal? There's a reason why why my streams are mature. Because these are the questions that I ask. I need to know the definition of extreme sex. Please. I beg of you. Wow. Alright, let's go talk to One Last Kiss. The lovely one. I actually love One Last Kiss's design. Like, I fucking want to cosplay her. Like, she's gorgeous. Look at her. She's 2D, but, like, still. Hello! How are you doing?
One last kiss.
Hello, One Last Kiss. Alrighty. Ooh, demonology. What was Montserrat's plan with regards to the demons?
Enjoy perfect and thank investigator.
Millennia ago, he would never have gone along with I'm not doing an accent. I really need to stop trying because I am bad at this and I don't want to offend anyone. Sairo Mishi? Is that how you pronounce your username? Welcome to my chat. Welcome to the pond. Hope you're doing well. A millennia ago, he never would have gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All rulers do. The Syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan was to block demonic corruption is flawed. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. Demons would have to be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He would come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot.
What the hell?
This isn't the Montserrat I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He followed in the footsteps of Ezekiel? Is that... I feel like that's not how you spell Ezekiel, but... Good, just working on some things. Rig spoke highly of you. Oh, you're from Rig's chat! Oh, well, welcome! Anyone who is from Rig's chat, I mean, anyone is welcome here, but especially anyone from Rig's chat, welcome in. And I got it right? Sairamishi. I love that name. I love it. Well, welcome in. Get yourself comfy. We're solving some murders today. So I hope that's something you're into. They went too far. The new island is born. You will have to live with it. I love having something to look forward to. Oh, fuck, I misread that. Okay. I'm also really bad at voice acting, so please cut me some slack. How has Carmelina demon-proofed the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. Their psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island.
The investigator is here.
And the island becomes corrupted.
Do you understand, investigator?
Okay, is that French or is that Spanish? That accent. The way she says investigator. 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 I feel like Spanish would pronounce it with an O. French would pronounce it with an E. Investigator. Investigator. So I think it is. I think I am right in saying that it's French. I don't know. Fuck. Kill me. I don't know why this is something I like nitpick over, but I'm like, I mean, if I'm gonna have to give this person a voice, and if I can do a French accent, I can do a French accent. I don't know. I look at the pretty hydrangeas behind her. Anyway, the rot sets in, and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to charge particles into our air, stopping demons from being able to latch on to the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons.
That's strange.
Does that mean Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island structure is the mind of the citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concretes, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The marshals will be busy.
Do you understand, investigator?
That's French. That's gotta be French. And so will you if you get to reform the Paradise Psycho unit.
Sure.
That's not my priority. It will be. How is a god's deception different from the illegal communication that allows demons onto the island? You believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes.
Do you understand, investigator?
The victim's dream, the victim's dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the god's thrall, executing their will for the promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious. Now I want to know how Lady Love dies. So Lady Love dies, it's been established that the reason... So Lady Love dies was... Our character was, at the beginning of the game, it had been like 100 years since they had been exiled. Because they were deceived by a god. So, because she is immortal, they exiled her to a small little, like, hovering island above the main island.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
Laughable.
The Syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with God's deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question. It did, thank you. I want to know what we did. I want to know what Lady Love's Eyes did. I want to hang out. I want to hang out with one last kiss. Why did my phone disconnect from the internet? Hold on. Hold on. I use my phone for chat. Why did my phone disconnect from the internet? Do I not have internet connection? The stream's still going, right? Like, y'all can see me and hear me and shit. Please let me know, because I've lost internet connection on my phone, which is concerning. I think I'm fine internet-wise. I'm okay. There we go. Never mind. I just need to restart the thing. I'm connected. So I use the Wi-Fi on my phone, but for my it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt. I swear I'm wearing a shirt. I'm not Code Miko. Also, girl, really. I will not get into that. I didn't have an issue with what she did. I had an issue with why she was doing it. I have all the time in the world until the island ends.
Sure.
I want to ask you about being deceived by a god. You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator? You are our exorcist. You are the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? Are you saying I wouldn't catch your eye? The gods work in esoteric ways. Maybe yes, maybe not.
What mysteries are around us?
A damned harmony saw opportunity with you. The key that would unlock the syndicate. He wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy. Immortal syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected. I almost let that happen. Do not swim in a sea of guilt, investigator. Perception is subtle and insidious. Or deception is subtle and insidious. You were a victim, criminalized by the narrow minds of others. You showed them their own weakness, and they were frightened.
Are you happy with your truths?
Stay out of the shadow of your past, investigator. It's kind of hard to when everyone reminds me of the fact that I fucked up. But thank you, one last kiss. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, girl. Jesus Christ, there's so many things that I need to ask about. We're gonna start. Okay, ready? We're gonna start from the top. We gotta go through everything. Who's ready for an expedition dump? Who's ready for an exposition dump? Let's go. Do you think this was all Henry?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator? Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turn to conspirators. Somebody found out how to reach the council. I was there. I saw them. Devilish plan. So you do know who did it?
Sure.
Ooh. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. Oh my god. That would be far too easy. Who do you think has motive? Very direct, investigator.
I have a bad feeling.
It's been a long millennia. Oh yeah, right, sorry. She was gone for a millennia, not 100 years. Millennia? No, a millennia is 100 years. Right? A millennia is 100 years, right? Not 1,000? Is it 1,000? I don't know. It's 100 or 1,000? I don't remember. It's 1,000 years? Okay, it was 1,000 years. It wasn't 100. Add another 0. Thank you, Cyro. A century is 100. Thank you. Yes. I do know that a century is 100. For some reason, my brain, I swear I'm smart, but my brain, when I'm streaming, just decides to turn off.
The truth is,
what if there were no
all
more
around
islands
you,
to end?
investigator.
Someone wouldn't have a job to do. Witness? And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect it against danger?
Don't test me.
Akiko.
The truth is all around
Time to start
you,
asking questions,
investigator.
investigator. Akiko. Oh, no, you're all good. Don't worry about it. You're all good. I appreciate you being here either way. You don't need to apologize for slipping away for a sec. What do you know about Akiko?
What mysteries are around us?
When you have a hammer, all you see are nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her marshals. Power. She's been trying to get her marshals inducted into the syndicate. She has romantic relationships with them, and that's not technically allowed because the syndicate are not allowed to fuck citizens. Yeah, because the citizens end up getting killed at the end of every island. Oh, thank you, Tinder. Tinder just messaged me, or sent out a message saying they have a thing where you have like stickers, and they've had one for women's rights, they've had one for pro-vaccination, or that you're vaccinated, and now they just released one that is pro-choice, which makes me super happy. Anyways, it's the small things. It's the small things. Makes it easier to weed out the assholes. It's honestly kind of stupid and like the bare minimum, but I don't know. Again, brain is tired when stream. Yes, thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me on that one. Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troops. I was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military problem.
Do you understand, investigator?
And exorcisms should not be done by soldiers. They are not trained for it. Akiko disagreed. So why kill the council? Scare the next council into militarizing? Create a soldier's paradise. Fair, yeah.
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
I wasn't here for all of it, but if assholes... The sword gets you a pass, right? Yeah. I literally posted something on my Twitter the other day. I found a great meme of, it was like an anime or like a manga panel of like a person, like a kid beating up another, one person beating up another person. The person being beaten was the streamer, and the person who was doing the beating was the mods. And then there was a third person who walks into the second frame. It was first time viewer, and I was like, yeah. My mods love to give me a very hard time. But they do it out of love, and because they are like family to me. Checkmate atheists. You think that's enough of a motive? Did you see Henry while you were floating around the island last night? Did I? Didn't I? I do not want to say. Why?
Mystery awaits.
That's the key to this whole thing. You need to investigate it yourself. Why am I going to bother asking you these questions? What can you tell me about the sigil scorched into Henry's skin? Demons speak in arcane tongues. During a possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The demon screams into the tongue of a demon. What? The demon screams in the tongue of the demon, but the noises the humans are capable of making are too limited.
Laughable.
We cannot pronounce the deemed demonic languages. We do not have the vocal range or the understanding. Sometimes the demon's psychic force wills the words into existence. This can take many of forms: telepathy, unearthly sounds, loss of vision, and so on. In Henry's case, the white-hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched into his body. Onto his body. On his body. On his body. His body was burned from the inside. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon. Do these sigils affect anyone else? Those he comes in contact will also have them scorched onto them.
Sure.
Are you really a mod if you aren't giving the boss a hard time? Fair point. Fair point. They're there when I need them, and that's all I care about. What kind of contact? A strong embrace. The skin needs to be pressed against another skin for several seconds. The same sigils were found drawn in blood at the scene of a crime. Would Henry have done these?
Mystery awaits.
Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outwards. The demon has already found a way to express his emotions outwards by scorching Henry's body. The demon already has a canvas. It does not need another one. Therefore, that is our confirmation it was not Henry. So why are those symbols at the
Mystery
scene?
awaits.
Someone's trying to set it up.
The investigator is here. Are you paying attention,
The demon does not
investigator?
control Henry. It causes him to act, but he chooses how to act. Do you see this difference? I do. Like a boss that tells you what to do, not how to do it. Precisely. If Henry were to do that, he'd be doing it under his own volition. I do not know about you, but I can draw characters from a language I do not understand. Agreed. Witness motive. Tell me why Witness might want to kill the council.
Investigator.
Witness is damaged. He was whipped himself up into a religious craze. He started thinking things that shouldn't be thought about.
That's strange.
What things? He's become apocalyptic, fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us. Apotheosis is upon us. How does a ghost know this? Before I died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons. I was the exorcist, after all. He'd become fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away sin.
Sure,
What did he want to know from you?
those are facts. But are they the truth?
Are there signs to look for? Can we divine from the stars if a flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of the islands. His role is to look for the signs that an island is going to end and make sure that the death and birth can happen properly. And my back itches like crazy.
What mysteries are around us?
The innocuous questions came first. Is it not innocuous? Innocuous questions came first. Then he started asking about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons. Why ask about that? He dressed it up in the pretense about warning signs at the end of an island. I'm not a fool, though. You don't ask those questions unless there is dark intent.
The investigator is here.
What did you tell him? How demons enter the islands, how possession works, all standard topics that everyone in the syndicate is educated on. So why was he asking? I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There are forbidden secrets that the exorcists guard.
Is this a fact or
Let
a
me
truth?
ask a direct question. Do you think Witness was trying to use demons to cleanse the island? I can't say. He was certainly fixated on it, though. Huh, okay. I still think it's Akiko. I don't think it was Witness. Yuri! Yuri! Did you see Yuri last night?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
He was in the Gardens investigator, but if there was a gap, you should speak to Lydia. So this is essentially our hint. You're essentially our hint bot, right? Like, that's what you are. What do you know about the second Holy Seal?
Are you happy with your truth?
The mystery of mysteries. Is that it? What is it? What is the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the answer.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
That's too easy.
I don't like this.
Oh my god, you're not helping. One last kiss. But you are, but the path is worth treading. I've seen things, people talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. Anyone want to know what that means? Anyone can... Hold on. Google, I love you. Contrivances. Contrivances. That's contrivance. That's contrivance. I'm an idiot. contrivance. Okay, so I get two definitions. The use of skill to bring something about or create something. Or a device, especially in literary or artistic composition, which gives a sense of... Okay. Look through the lies. She's saying look through the lies. I'm an idiot. In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is vast and a mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only psychically. Henry's demon did both. It exerts a significant power over Henry. Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum. Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way we can never be. Some demonic races only exist as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside our world. What about psychically? Feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet. The second Holy Seal sounds thrilling, investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physical. It exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see this psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it's linked on planes we can't comprehend. What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space and psychically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock?
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
What are the chances of the council being murdered and the exiled investigator being brought back? Slim, then. You decide on what the truth is. So much information. You're not going to tell me that one. Tell me more about what happened. I received a call from our dear Grand Marshal. She'd arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting architect Carmelina at the time. Meeting about what? The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions has been creating structures which repel demonic corruption. Yes, we've gone over this. She asked to come with me to view the exorcism.
Nanny, the hell?
Is that normal? No, but I understood her interest. We arrived and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside of the apartment. Henry was secured, and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak with Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism.
Are you paying attention, investigator?
The planes of existence swirled around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction.
Laughable.
Then life was being choked out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was or which direction they came from. Oh, I died. Murder. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted toward the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back to the island. Now here I am. So she has no way of knowing who killed her. These islands, huh?
It is all around you, investigator.
How did you know? What do you know about K. Hex's disappearance? Another mystery for the great investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere. Yeah, we've found his body. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Speak to the Grand Marshal, investigator, if you believe her. Carmelina.
What
Carmelina.
mysteries are around us?
WS witness. Convenient. She was there, wasn't it? Did you see Crimson last night? Should speak to her, investigator, since you have an alibi. Doctors.
Mystery awaits.
Clinic holds a secret. Yeah, I've already know that one. So I need to talk to Witness. I haven't talked to Witness in a while. I don't think I've ever talked to Witness. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Was his possession when these wheels were set in motion? You should find out. If so... Okay, so here's my main theory about what's going on. The fact that Carmelina was at her death is a whole new, like... I still think it was multiple people. I think Akiko's kind of the main mastermind because every situation seems to be connected with Akiko. I think Akiko did not properly... Either Akiko didn't properly bandage or like restrain Henry, and then so she killed One Last Kiss, or he killed One Last Kiss, or Akiko killed her herself because she was in a trance enough to not know. What if someone needed to trigger the end of the island? What if someone assessed the grimoires in the library? Who killed the Holy Marshals? You're not gonna tell me. The council is awash with evidence, investigator. Check everywhere. What is the secrets? Yeah. What do you know about the escape last night? Everyone is lying.
Investigator.
Everyone is lying. What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go through the Syndicate HQ? He would have been... He'll have been logged if he did. Yeah, you are essentially just my you are just my she's essentially just the big hint help
Game
button.
saved.
Which I don't mind. I appreciate that. I like her. This is blood crystal right there. I'm glad it came over here.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal obtained. We're gonna run back this way a little bit. Because I saw something. There you are. Haha. So that's where I was exiled, by the way.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay. Subject 23. This one's perfect. It lasts for so long. Carmelina is a genius. Oh wait, it's Witness, right? Oh, nope, Sam Daybreak. I got it. Tens across the board. Hi, Sam Daybreak. You're
Sam
Lydia's
Daybreak.
husband.
Hey, Albie.
Heard you were back,
Sam Daybreak.
Barmaster. Born in the shadow of the dragon in Turkey in AD 999 under the sign of Shadow Zero. Sam took to killing like breathing. He killed to survive on the streets, and then he killed as a soldier before just killing for fun. He became a hitman extraordinaire under the banner of Shadow Zero. Met Lydia on the battlefield. They battled for 2 weeks, destroying the town of Ras 009. Lydia claimed victory and then stabbed Sam through the heart. While fighting, he had fallen in love with Lydia. In his moment of death, he refused to leave her. His skin fell away and his skeleton hardened, becoming a deep red as he confessed his love for her. She too had fallen for him and accepted his confession. They fled to get married. He renounced his murderous ways and refuses to commit harm to others. Starlight. Starlight's filling you in, isn't she? Have you forgotten about us during exile? I suppose isolation clouds the mind, doesn't it? I don't know what voice I'm giving Sam. Hey Sam, it's been a while. Nice jacket. You noticed? It was a gift from Lydia. I'm literally giving him the voice I've given Dr. What's his face? Doctor I Sleep With Everybody. Dr. Himbo. She always has good taste. Doesn't she? Lydia has missed drinking with you. I miss you too as well. They're the only normal people on these islands. That's nice of you to say, LD.
Ridiculous.
Would be nicer if you were back under better circumstances, wouldn't it?
I don't like this.
The Syndicate's in a bad place. Devastating, isn't it? Our friends and colleagues have been taken from us.
I have a bad feeling about this.
There's not a lot of wailing and grieving going on.
What?
We've existed for unknown epochs of time, haven't we? It gives everyone a different perspective on things.
Got it.
How's the whiskey blend on this island? Some vanilla, caramel, spice, just a hint of smoke. The spice is unusual. The whiskey tastes like the island it's made on. It's been a peaceful island, and the caramel and vanilla are in harmony. The spice twists in your mouth, it coils and slips between other flavors. What about the smoke?
I am under suspicion, LT.
There, but barely. You know what they say about smoke, though. Is there anything I can help you with?
Fancy a drink?
Yes, I would love a drink. Sure.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
What do you recommend, Sam? How long since you had a
The
drink?
investigator is here.
3 million days. Feel like catching up? Hit me. Make it a large one.
Fancy a drink?
Ooh, a highball.
I'm glad to be back.
That's a good highball, Sam. You're too kind, LD. I'm still practicing. This is Dev Nebula's Beyond Horizon, a nice blended whiskey. Has a crisp flavor and a sweet, smoky aroma. Goes perfectly with the soda water with a garnish of mint to make a nice highball. You've been running a bar for longer than I've been alive. You're a master.
Fancy a drink?
There's always something to learn and to improve, isn't there? You said it, Sammy. The endless pursuit. It's a curse and a blessing, isn't
The
it?
investigator is here.
Chris? Apparently I can't read today. Or ever. It creates a restless mind, frustrated by not being able to practice, but in the moments... Oh, I'm turning down the music. But in the moments you are doing... in the moments of doing, you are in heaven. I did not read that correctly, but it's fine. Precisely. The key to a highball is the ice. This ice is frozen at negative 20 degrees Celsius, which makes the ice harder so it doesn't melt. You can enjoy the taste of the ingredients without them being diluted. The ice is cut to provide a tight fit in the glass. A highball has to be stirred gently so the soda doesn't fizz. You stir without moving the ice apart. It chills nicely, doesn't it?
I'm glad to be back.
You always make the perfect drink.
Is this a joke, LD?
Please, LD, I'm still learning. I need to go and breathe life back into paradise. I'll talk to you. Good talk to you, Sam. It's always been. It is always a pleasure, LD. Please stop in again, won't you? Maya, read properly, please. Absolutely. Can you think of anyone that would want to kill the council, Sam?
What?
Kill the council? The crime of the century? Of the millennium?
What?
I don't think I do, LD. I'm really sorry I can't be of more help. Everyone here is a loyal member of the Syndicate, aren't they?
Don't test me.
I hope that's true. Do you really think Henry did this, Sammy? It's hard to say, isn't it? It's a hell of a crime. What do you believe, LD? I'm still making my truth.
Is this a joke, LD?
Akiko found him with the council's blood in his stomach. That's messed up, isn't it?
What?
Wait. Didn't One Last Kiss say that the only way that he would have been burned is he was burned from the inside out, which means there's nothing inside of him. He's literally being held together by the demon. It is fucking Akiko. It's fucking Akiko. Like, I keep telling people, I'm putting money on the fact that it's fucking Akiko. It was clearly a sicko.
Sure.
That's what I'm trying to work out. So what about your motive? Sure thing, LD. What do you need to know?
Sure.
Got anything you'd like to tell me? I don't think so, LD. We're happy. You two might be the only ones.
What?
I hope not. It'd be awful if we were. Your alibi. Where were you at the time of the murder, Sam? Am I under suspicion, LD?
Don't test me.
Sam, I'm an investigator. It's just for fucking... Yeah, we almost cooperated with them. Lydia had taken me to the Paradise Gates.
Fancy a drink?
I finished packing up the bar. I spent a few minutes taking in the place. Wouldn't have expected to be back here, would I? Are Sam and Lydia the two people we keep seeing in the flash forwards? What time did you leave the bar? I let Yuri know I was good to go. Lydia came and to get me, and we went to the gates. She picked me up about 10 to midnight. We arrived at the gates about 5 to midnight. I checked the logs at the Paradise Gates. Your story checks out.
What?
Why ask if you already have them? We needed to hear your words, Sam. Yuri! Did you see Yuri last night?
Is this a joke, LD?
Lydia tried phoning him. You should ask her, shouldn't you? There, I know, I'm getting to it. We'll go through these quickly. Know anything about the murder of martial guards outside of the council building? I don't do ILD. Terrible business, isn't it? K-Hex. What do you know about K-Hex's disappearance? I don't think I can help you on this one. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Akiko, I didn't see her. Carmelina. Did you see the Architect last night? Have you asked the Architect? Crimson. Did you see Crimson last night? Sometimes she stops by a drink. I didn't see her until the crisis meeting. Yes. See the Doctor. Henry's movements. Okay, you don't know shit. Got it. Dead zone is bad news. You're looking for a crime of a decade ago. You're going to have to stare into the helicopter. I don't know why I gave him. It was great meeting you. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Cyro, for being here. I appreciate it. It was great meeting you. I hope to see you again soon. What do you know about the Second Holy Seal? It's a mystery, isn't it? Not for me to know, is it? You don't know shit, my dude. What do you know about Grace Bloodlines? Don't know anything. What do you know about Henry's escape? I'm not sure what can be help of. Cool, I just wanted to cover all those bases and now we can leave. I just wanted to cover those bases. Wait, I gotta go the other way. I gotta go the other way.
Blood crystal obtained.
I can hear you, Shinji. Haha. Secret tunnel, huh? Hold on. I want to go back. There was things I wanted to grab first, and then we'll go in the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Oh, whiskey. So yeah, I'm pretty aware of the blood bar. Why do it? Why do what? The crime, the murder, the paradise killing. To reshape the world. When you pull a trigger or thrust a knife, the world branches. The old world is gone. It exists in history. Then history is forgotten, the world is remade or reshaped. It depends. We all live in a new world after that. The world must get reshaped a lot. More than you know. Gothic second whiskey, aged for longer in a specifically constructed tend by self-professioned ghouls. Their obsession took them and warped them, and all they do is press the barrels until it's time to bottle. Cool. Hi, Shinji.
Storage in the tank. Okay, Shinji. I could really go for a cocktail.
Wow.
How'd you get into cocktails? When the bar closes, I hang out on the roof and down whatever's left. Cocktails are one of the few good things humans may have
Got
made.
it.
What's your favorite? I like a nice mojito, lots of rum and mint.
I have a bad feeling about this.
We should stop this conversation. It's been so long since I had mojito. Want to grab a few and watch the island die? No can do. Whatever. Okay. Down. Ooh. Ooh. There, I can search the house. Not gonna lie, not a fan of mojitos.
Investigation.
I'm a Gimlet fan myself. Ooh. Oh, I need to. Okay. So I found a nightmare computer. There's 2 nightmare computers in here. Okay.
Nightmare computer.
Oh, I have pyramids. I didn't. When did I get pyramids?
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Lump of non-human flesh inside.
That's
Seems
strange.
says there's a lump of flesh in there. It surely isn't human. I can feel the cosmos when I look at them. A lump of flesh.
I don't
Looks like this has been carved off of something. What is it related to? I need to find out more before understanding. So I need to get... You don't like mint? Yeah, that's fair. Secret tunnel, through the basement. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel to the dead zone. Someone's been naughty. Whoa. You can see why it's called the dead zone.
Sure.
It's a whiskey distillery. It's in use, but the dead zone is supposed to be sealed. Has Sammy been making an illegal blend? There's something odd here. Medical grade blood chiller designed to keep blood cold when being transported. There's an empty blood bottle inside. The label has been scratched off, but I can just make out a K as the first letter of the name. Blood not found. This bottle has been scrubbed clean. There's no traces of any blood. After being used, this was clean to remove evidence, but why keep it? Paranoia? No one comes into the dead zone, so it would be found. It helps to incriminate others if this wasn't really accounted for. I need to find what this linked to. Just going to Sam about it without context will make him clam up. I agree. Huh, this is interesting. Who do you think rules the world? The Syndicate. No, not our world. The real world? No, not that one either. What other world is there? The metaphorical world, the concept of world. You mean the gods? No, yes. Are they the only gods? Probably. Possibly. Maybe. Definitely. Absolutely not. How can we say? How can we know? If you worry about that, you'll lose yourself. I don't want to lose myself. Good. It's easy to do. Interesting. Interesting. Winning Devil. Whiskey that hasn't been aged. Nutty, sweet, peppery. Sometimes drunk for luck during gambling. Something has been destroyed here. Starlight says there's nothing unusual here. Some metal, plastics, glass, and fire-resistant fabric. No way to tell what it was. The dead end machine. D2. Blood fountain. Lovely.
Ha. Ha.
17. Ah, the 17th island. Remember that? Remember them? Remember those? Enough to wish for death. This door has a locked code to witness and... Oh. This door has a lock coded to Witness and Carmelina's blood vials. Okay. Witness has been entering this pretty regularly. Witness was had last entered 2 days ago. Carmelina hasn't been here for years. Well, this is cozy.
The investigator is here.
There are crates that look like it would restrain something. This place is full of restraints and operating equipment. Restraints are all blessed. Chains and holy crystals. If you're trying to contain something. Oh. The fact that I'm finding more and more evidence that leads me into my theory of they all did it. Just, it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy.
Got it.
So a demon was being held here. May the silent code protect me. Diamond bunker. This is big. A hidden demonology bunker is a big secret. I need to find out what is related to the case before I go knocking on doors. Don't rile anyone unnecessarily. This is used for tomography. I'm guessing this is used to see what is inside of a demon. I assume this device has something to do with studying demons. It seems to be some kind of high-powered microscope. I think this is a chromatograph. I didn't really pay attention in that class. It was when Isaiah and I had started dating. Happier days.
Sure.
A containment crate. These restraints are covered in holy wards. These could be used to hold a demon.
Don't test
Is someone storing
me.
a demon down here? Wait, was Shinji being you? Or it may not. It may not have been Henry. It could have just been Shinji. Did I miss anything? I'm gonna go back in just in case. Yeah. That's not creepy at all. What is you? Secret 16. A time for watching Crow's Circle. So a lot of them have been coming into the dead zone recently. So far we have evidence of 3 different people coming into the dead zone regularly. Henry's apartment, ground zero for the demonic invasion a decade ago. This is where the demon possessed him. He killed his mother and allegedly killed Grace bloodlines. Demons spilled out and corrupted the island. This concrete sarcophagus was built to contain the spread. As soon as the demonic corruption took hold, it marked the end of island sequence 4. Which truths are contained within? Where is it?
Sure.
Chalked out ritual circle, presumably where Henry conducted the ritual that caused his possession. Chalk symbols, candles, and statues of gods. Can't be the classics when you're conducting an illegal ritual. I need a code for the safe. Should talk to Henry about it. It's in his apartment after all. Okay. I'm assuming that's what I'm hearing. The corpse of Rena Division, Henry's mother. He killed her via strangulation. Looks like the corpse was left here when the corruption happened and the area was evacuated. She's been decomposing for 10 years. No more evidence here. Okay, so I need to go talk to Henry now. Also, I just realized, sorry for the flashing lights, everybody. Took me a second to realize that that was happening. I apologize. Oh, there's a blood there. What happens if Dying from sadness, a sentient rock that drifted to Earth in the wake of other gods, a despair philosopher. Not creepy that my voice echoes a lot here. Totally not creepy at all. Have I gotten all the information I can get out of this? item pickups in this game make me think of Devil May Cry. Fair. Alrighty. I'm so sorry for the short stream, everybody, but I'm actually going to end it here. I've got a headache. But I think it's a good spot to leave off. When we come back, we will ask you about the illegal stuff. Anyways, okay, cool. Well, yeah, that tunnel does feel like a bad design. Yeah, it's one of those things where like it hits me like a fucking train. I'm just stuck feeling like bleh. It's still light outside. It's still light outside. What the fuck? I mean, it's only 9. Okay, we're gonna go raid Rouge. Because Rouge is back. We're gonna go raid Tyler. Go give him lots of love for me. I will be in the chat, chilling and saying hi. Is he still live? I don't think he's still live. Oh no, is he not live? Oh, he's still live. He's still live. We're gonna go raid him. Yeah. Alright, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, Liz, for the raid. And I will see you guys all later. Maybe tomorrow, maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I mean, you gotta take a second. Slash raid. Alrighty. I love you all. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves. And I go have fun watching Rouge play Raft.